Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into my review of Series 26, or the Space Minifigure Series. This is set number 71046, and it's going to be retailing for $4.99 USD or $5.99 Canadian beginning on May the 1st, but this has been found in a bunch of stores already, so if you want some help finding and weighing these and different things like that, you can find a video right now on the screen if you want to watch that unboxing video and the weight guide, and I try to use the code app, and we'll talk about that in that video. But anyways, this is really cool. This whole series is sort of filled with a bunch of references to classic space themes all throughout the years, but as well as some past minifigure series that we're going to talk about and some really cool new concepts and things like that. So let's go in order of the checklist. First thing we need to talk about are the plates. This is such an incredible concept. I love when they do printed like pieces for the series with the star and the galaxy sort of effect there. That's so cool. Much better than just a basic black plate. I really love this. I think this is something every single series needs to do. First up, here's the space walking astronaut. This is such a cool looking figure. I think that originally, in general, this whole series I wasn't too interested in, but you know, I actually like this figure, seeing it up close instead of the blurry images that we first got it. It's very detailed, like the arm printing and the whole outfit for this figure is great. I love the leg printing there, the stripes, the classic space logo there on the side arm there, as well as on this 2x3 tile on the back. That is so cool. Just to show you what that piece looks like on its own, it's really, really cool. It's sort of like a backpack, but it's just got a bunch of different attachments and all these studs and everything. It's really great. Back to the figure, you can sort of move these around and angle them, as well as rotate them a little bit as well, which the idea is that the figure is actually hitting the different buttons to control this. Really cool. I love the camera on this side here on that tile, and then a light over there on the other side. Now, you can remove the helmet, which is a cool black and white piece with the gold, and underneath you've got this really awesome astronaut face. I love sort of, I think that's, I thought those were microphones, but I'm not sure. Maybe those are just straps onto the face, but I love sort of the wrinkles in there. And just looking at the figure on its own, you can see that you've got another classic space symbol there on the torso, and spinning it around here on the back, some back printing as well as some back head printing. And here is the Imposter figure. This is such a fun concept. I love it a lot. This, you could see here on the back, has this door with the handle there that you can turn, allowing the little micro figure trophy aliens to climb on inside and sort of operate this thing. You could see on the legs, there's a couple of different hinges and like some a little bit of metal, I guess, from just walking around. It's sort of wear and tear, as well as just on the torso. You could see, again, those little hinges subtly there in dark brown. I think that looks really cool, just how they've done that. And even on the face, you could see if I remove the hair here, you can see the face has some more little hinges. I love the dark yellow sort of all around the face with this scary looking smile. And then on the other side, you've got there one of the little aliens piloting this sort of mech, I guess, for them, which is really cool. And just putting the hair back on, you could see what it looks like when you've got the facial slit sort of open up there in the front. And this is quite a cool hair piece there. It does have a hole on the top so that you can attach one of the antennas here, which is new for May 2024. But yeah, the Imposter figure is a lot of fun. Here is the Alien Tourist, and I think that this could be my favorite in the series. I just think this is such a fun concept here. The fedora hat piece was introduced in Series 25, but it was brought back here in teal, which looks really great. I just love the color contrast with this really cool Hawaiian shirt that they've got on. You could see it says Heart Earth, so like a I Love New York sort of shirt, but it's with the Earth instead, which is a lot of fun. And the printing on the side of the arms looks great. I really love that a lot, the dual molding there, as well as the dual molding for the legs. You could see the face. It's very reminiscent to an alien figure from Series 6. That's 20 regular minifigure series ago. That's pretty crazy to think about. The accessory, of course, that we've got here is a camera. And this is what the back torso looks like. Here is the Retro Space Heroine. This is really cool, sort of going with Series 16's Space Hero, which is really cool. Like the concept of that, continuing that is great. I love the logo there on the arm. The side printing there is amazing. Even the leg printing is just, oh, so cool. And the whole outfit, it's just a lot of fun. I love this new hair and helmet piece that they've created as well. The skirt piece being used there, that is introduced, of course, I think it was from Trolls, but we've been getting a lot recently, so it's cool to have here in this color. And if you remove the helmet piece there, you can see we've got this smile, this smirk, and on the other side, a smirk without the teeth. And love the back torso printing. And included in the series is this little robot dog, which is just so cute. I love the face printing there with the eyes and the mouth, and just the whole idea of this little companion is a lot of fun. And here's the M-Tron Powerlifter. This is such a cool minifigure, a fun reference to a classic Lego theme. I really love the leg printing. This is something we couldn't tell from the blurry images originally. Like, look at the dual molded legs. Looks awesome. I love the side leg printing there, just with the idea that this is sort of like a mechanized suit that he's wearing to make him a little bit stronger, to lift everything. That's so much fun. I love the classic M-Tron torso there, but it's been updated with a little bit of side printing there on the torso, and that classic logo is awesome. This brand new piece coming out of the back is really cool. It attaches to a hand there, and of course you've got a stud in the center so that you can sort of attach this little battery piece, which is a really cool print here back in 2024, and then you go ahead and attach it like that. So that is a lot of fun. I really like that they sort of made their own piece to hold onto that sort of battery power up. And in case you were curious, this is one piece. You can't detach the black tube piece. It is flexible and bendy, but that's an awesome piece. Now, this backpack is nothing new here. This piece has been around for a bit, but underneath there's this 1x2 tile with sort of the hazard warning, which is cool, and then this dial, I guess, of how much the suit is using power level wise, or maybe how strong it is. Here's the figure on its own. Now, they've gotten rid of the transparent bright green that they had back in the day, so they decided instead to print it onto the helmet, which looks pretty cool. I love the heads-up display. You've got a little battery power level there on the side, and you've got this smirk as if he's like really lifting something heavy, and then on the other side you've got a smirk. And again, the back torso printing is really cool. Like, this is going to be such an army builder, I think, for people wanting this new version of the M-Tron suit. Here is the Space Nurse, and I know that this is a lot of people's favorite figure here, but not for the actual minifigure, but instead for the little baby spaceman. Getting this here in hot pink is just so much fun. Again, really brings up the value, I think, for this figure. I think it would have been cool if maybe there was another baby and like they were taking care of one in a cradle, but you can remove the head here and you could see how that looks. And I guess you could attach one of the regular baby heads there if you don't want to have it wearing the helmet, but really fun. Anyways, back to this figure. I love the side printing there. You've got LE. Let me know if you can figure out what those initials stand for. But yeah, I like the transparent arms. That's a lot of fun. I like the battery level there in the back, as well as that same symbol there, but also a little heart monitor. And then you've also got a little baby bottle. The leg printing there is cool. You've got the same sort of hospital logo that appears in like city sets for, you know, healthcare, which is great. I love the face. I think that's a lot of fun in white, and on the back you've sort of got, I feel like that's a charging spot there that you could plug in, and the hair is great to get in that color too. Here's the flying saucer costume, and this is so cool. I love the idea of this. It's such a fun concept of having, hey, you know what? Guy's sort of wearing it, I guess you could pretend, to a party. He's painted himself. We're wearing a black suit, morph suit, and then added a bunch of stars, a shooting star there on the front of the torso, and on the back, the earth and the moon. And then put something on his shoulders to make it look like his head is the alien inside of the little UFO ship. And detaching it from the torso, you could see what that looks like there. You can wiggle it around. You could hear him on the inside. This is what it looks like underneath. I love the grill effect there. That's really great. And this dome piece, I thought it was a new piece, but it's not. It's just that classic dome piece. It actually sits right inside there, which is really, really cool. And I can't take credit for this. This is actually from Childish Landito over on Instagram. He actually took a picture of putting the flying saucer figure in the midst of a bunch of these plates, and I just love how he completely blends in with all of them. That is awesome. Here is the Ice Planet Explorer, another retro character here, updated in 2024, which is a lot of fun. I really love these figures. I think they're the standouts. And again, army building wise, people are going to go out and get this. This is really great. The chainsaw piece here in trans orange, or I guess the 2024 trans orange, because back then it was a little bit different, but I like how they built that there using those different pieces. The new helmet piece is really great too, and it's just cool how they have the printed orange there instead of it being like a transparent orange piece like this would be here. It's a shame. I think they definitely should have and could have brought back that piece. Like, why not? I think that would have been really cool to get and attach it to the same helmet that the Astronaut and the M-Tron guys using. I don't know. I think that would have gone a long way for classic fans of this. But anyways, you can see it's not dual molded or anything. It's all just one white piece. Underneath, you've got this face there with this smile, and then on the other side, this angry expression there. And it's cool because some of the early female figures ever actually was from Ice Planet. So you can actually include this red hair here. So very cool that that is referencing back to those original figures. Removing this armor piece, which is really cool. I love the Ice Planet logo there on the side. But yeah, this piece isn't new, but I love the torso printing. That's so cool. Again, army building wise, I love the leg printing with like the ice cleats is what Google's telling me they're called, to stick into the snow. I love the fur and the symbol there as well. And then on the other side, a little bit of fur printing there and some back torso printing. But we're not done with this figure. We've also got a little penguin in the same aesthetic, and we've got, I think it's supposed to be a robot, just given that there's like a little ventilation thing there and the different seals like you saw before with the Imposter, but really cool. I love that they've given this character a little sidekick. And here is the robot Butler. This is, I don't know, it might be my least favorite. It's just not too much going on here. I do, okay, never mind, just completely changed my mind here. I'll get back to why in a second, but it's a cool idea. I think that this reminds me a lot of XR from Buzz Lightyear Star Command, the show and the movie, which was a really, I love that. I love playing the game as well, so that character is really great. But the side arm printing is nice as well on both sides, and the new legs that they've created. But what just sold me on this figure is actually this back printing. That's the same print I think that we would get from Lego Studios on like that 1x2 tile that you would slip into the camera. So that's really cool. But yeah, you could see the Butler, there's a couple of dials and different things there on the front, and he's stirring together something here. You could see that little cream, sort of ice cream piece here being used, or I guess that's also the poop piece, but yeah, that's cool. And you can see you got a little mixer there. The Mysterio piece here in trans green is really great. This is something I included for my Shrek Ideas project. We're getting pretty close to, you know, not cutting down on costs, you know? Pinocchio head, this now? Anyways, I like the head. It's cool. It's yellow, light yellow, and the facial expression on the front. And then you've got that symbol here on the back. Here's the alien Beetlezoid. This is a really cool looking figure. Super, super detailed. I don't know, the shape of the head. It gives me Kingdom of the Crystal Skull vibes there. Maybe it's also seeing it in transparent color here, but I think it looks really cool, and the legs there using those pieces work well. The new wings and everything too. Or I actually, no, that's not new, is it? That's the beetle piece here, but that's cool, the recolor here. And I don't know what exactly this is, some sort of plant life, maybe from their planet. Really cool. But just removing that to look at the torso printing and the leg printing, just whew, super, super detailed. I love the printing there on the head as well, and you can see on the back torso, like that's just so detailed. I love that a lot, and this piece is just really cool. Here is Orion, and this is such a cool and fun concept. I love this so much. The idea of taking this constellation, I believe, and actually translating that into, you know, sort of a minifigure, taking Orion from, I believe, Greek mythology, and then interpreting him here into a minifigure form with just the leg printing there and the torso printing. That's so cool. I think that torso as well is going to get a lot of use. Some people have been saying Silver Surfer. Yeah, I see it. You know, you could easily erase some of the little details there that make it armory. That'd be pretty cool. I love the new club piece there. That's awesome as well there, as this hairpiece. This hairpiece is a recolor from the last minifigure series where we had, I think it was the Sprinter. So that's really cool that they recolored that here in transparent purple. I love the face. You could sort of make out the smile there. There's no second expression, which is fine. I love just all the sparkles and everything all throughout this. And again, that shield piece. This is awesome. Here's the Blacktron Mutant, specifically Blacktron 2, and this is another example of, like, this is going to be so sought after. The torso there specifically, people are going to want that to army build, which is really, really cool. And I again, just like the M-Tron, I was actually given, and I think I have a Frozen Planet one, but I was given a bunch of, like, retro Lego sets from a family friend, so I actually have a couple of the Blacktron 2 and original Blacktron figures, so this is cool. This really brings me back personally, even though I wasn't even alive when this came out. But yeah, I really love the leg printing there too. First of all, on one side, and then on the other, with like sort of the mutation coming through is really fun. I love how the arm has split into two. Getting it here in this color is a lot of fun. And the two blasters, and then the back torso printing is really great too. The mohawk is fun. And then you've got this sort of oxygen mask there that maybe is keeping this infection at bay. But you could turn that around. You could see he's growing this pointy tooth, and I love the eye infection there and just how it's sort of spreading on his face and that expression on the other side. This is a really fun figure. I just sort of wish for Blacktron fans that there could have been like a complete version of the torso and the legs just so they could swap them out, or maybe a helmet or something. I don't know, but still a lot of fun. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of the Series 26 Space Series. Again, like I said earlier, when I first heard we were getting a fully space-centric series, I'm like, really? Are you kidding me? There's so many things. It takes up so many spots and ideas, and then they're like, oh, we're also going to be doing a city and friends, huge thing, and then also to have a whole minifigure series dedicated to that. But honestly, the fact that we are referencing classic themes, classic minifigures from 20 series ago, like, this is really fun. I miss sort of series that are just theme-based, like the Halloween series with the monsters, or a celebration series. Like, this is a lot of fun. If you want, at the end here, I'll be sure to link the weight guide and me trying to use the codes with the app, as well as unboxing 2 sleeves. If you want to check that out, it'll be here on the screen, as well as Series 25 review if you want to see that as well. But hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.